Welcome back to, this is the episode 2 of where I'm showing you how I built this brochure that I'm going to be making available on the new website that I'm building. I just want you to be able to see the work that goes into this kind of a product. And I want most of my audience, for those who don't know, are in jails and prisons. They don't have access to the internet. They don't have access to YouTube. And so I create this content with hopes of teaching and inspiring people in jail or in prison. I want to show them these are the reasons that you should be participating in an educational program while you're in custody. So because you need to learn how to write, you need to learn how to put words into sentences and sentences into paragraphs and paragraphs into pages so that you can bring value when you come home. In the previous video, I showed you how I used InDesign to make these kinds of brochures that are interactive and that allow me to communicate with tens of thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of people. But you need to have this type of a digital asset. So this is a digital brochure, or rather, it is the making of a digital brochure. I can't really complete the whole brochure because there are some things that I don't have built yet. For example, you'll see down here in this footer, this area here, if I click on that and I change the color, you're going to see that I actually have a product in there, right? It says newsletter, right? But I haven't linked it yet because what I want to happen is something, I want a function to happen. If somebody clicks on that, I want a new screen to pop up where they can, the person can give us their email, and then when they give us their email, they're signing up to receive a weekly newsletter. And in that weekly newsletter, I really just talk about the new content that I'm producing or the work that I am doing to try and teach and inspire more people in jail and prison. That's what this program is all about. And so this is how I create it. This is what I do. In the previous one I showed you, I gave you a little bit of insight in this. I wish I could teach you everything, but there's so much to learn. Like here's a pointer. This pointer is what I use to move buttons around, right? This letter here is what I use if I want to type a word, right? Let's say I want to type something. I want to type a message, right? Now that's just in a little text box right there. I can move that around. There it is. I don't know if you can see it, but I can make it bigger by highlighting it, right? I can take it highlighted. I can make it a much bigger font, 48, size 48. But now I've got to make the box bigger because it's so big. Okay, so there it is. You can see I'm kind of changing things around. I'm not going to save this because it's just too complicated to do it all over again, but I just wanted you to see it. This is the tool that I use to make digital products that I then sell to businesses or institutions, or that I use to bring more customers into my business. And I do this from home. You see where I am, right? This is my television behind me. I'm right in my living room. I've got, if I could show you here, I'll take a picture and weave it in so that you'll see what this all looks like. In fact, I'm going to do it right now so that you can see when I mix the video, you're going to see that I'm going to show this picture. So I think I will make a video on my phone, okay, that shows what I am doing while I am doing it. So I'm right now making a video like this, and I'm going to take this video and I'm going to weave it into the video that you're seeing. I'll block off my voice so you don't hear my voice, but you'll see me talking, and then you'll see me turning around. So I'm just showing you what it looks like. This is how I work, right? I've got my computer that you've been watching me work on is right there. This microphone I've got hooked up to this table. I've got a couple of other monitors over there. Behind me, I've got, barbecue outside. Behind me on this side, over here, you will see that I have, if you can see, let's see, how do I get that? I think you can see that I've got cameras sitting up there. In fact, I think I can go over there and show you. I'll walk around. Well, let's say if I walk around, you won't be able to hear me. So one day on another video, I'll just walk around my house so that you can get an idea of the way that I do this work, okay? I work from home every day, 7 days a week, to build businesses because I know how important it is to create. This is how I earn a living. This is how a lot of people who have criminal backgrounds have to create. We have to build our own income streams. We have to build our own businesses, because a lot of times, the world isn't so friendly to formerly incarcerated people. That will not stop you from earning a great living if you plan, if you prepare. I'm not saying that everybody has to be an entrepreneur or a business guy or, a creator or a writer or an author, but I am saying this is what has worked for me. And I never ask anybody to do anything that I'm not doing. That's why I create this content, is I want to show you what you can become if you develop your communication skills, if you, have good critical thinking skills, if you figure out how do I stay motivated and self-directed, and how do I really reject the negativity and the criminal lifestyle and all of the nonsense about how you're supposed to serve time that you hear from a lot of people that sometimes put you on a pathway to struggle rather than success. Prison Professors is about helping you become successful. So I told you that I was going to show you the actual brochure that I've been working since 4:30 or 5 this morning creating, and I'm going to pull it up right now. So I showed you I've got multiple screens. I'm going to pull this screen up over here, and you're going to see it right here. And this is the brochure, the finished brochure. The cool thing is I can send this to anybody I want. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. See, I can click that little sign right there, and I'm going to make this like a 75% of the size so you can see it. It's designed to be the same size as a piece of paper, but if I look at it on a phone, it actually fits right on the phone, and I would be able to size it down and so on. But just take a look at it, right? So this is what you saw that I was building. But the cool thing about all of this is you'll see that it's interactive. So if somebody downloads it from my website and they see it on their phone, but then they want to connect with me, they can just click this button right here, and boom, they get an email. They can send me an email. Like I just clicked it from another window, and there it is. It pops up, right? That says team@Prison Professors, and somebody can send me an email, and it's going to go to my email. So that is one of the links. Another link right here is if they click this one, boom, they go right to my website. This is the old website. I told you I'm building the whole new website, but the new website will eventually take the place of this one. And if they click this business right here, you'll notice that they go to my YouTube channel. And this is the YouTube channel right here that your family members could be looking at if they wanted to see the same types of videos that I'm sending into jails and prisons across America. This is my partner, Justin. You can see this is us speaking at a speaking organization, or I was speaking there. And this is where you see I produce new videos every day. And in these videos, I'm either doing a couple of things. I'm interviewing formerly incarcerated people that came back successfully, like this young man right here. I'm teaching something. I'm speaking about current events, or possibly I am interviewing CEOs and successful people. For example, tomorrow you'll see an interview pretty soon. Tomorrow I'm interviewing the CEO of a publicly traded company, and we're going to talk about his views about building businesses. So that's what's super cool about this brochure, is that I can just pass this around to thousands of people. I can attach it to an email. People can read about the services that I offer and why I offer them. If people want to see the pricing, they can click it. They'll go right to my pricing page. You see, if somebody wants to order something, they just click it right there, $297. I'll show you over here. It's on another screen, and it comes up, and there's a page that fully explains what is $297. So there I'm explaining to somebody who's about to face a sentencing hearing, and this is a course that helps them understand what they can do. They can watch me interviewing a federal judge or a couple of federal judges that are on here, and really they can start using their ideas on how to become more successful. So I always brand. I'm always very honest and say, I was in jail for 26 years or in prison for 26 years. I show stories of what my life was like since I've been home. You can kind of see it here playing in the background as I was interviewed by the PBS NewsHour when I got out of prison, or NBC News. You can see, they'll see me teaching, and I used to teach at San Francisco State. That's me when I went to prison when I was a kid. So I just really, there's that picture, right, of that was me teaching inside of a jail. You'll also see me teaching at San Francisco State University. So, I've been pretty active trying to help more people understand this system, and more importantly, prepare for success while they're in that system. That's what I want for you. These are the tools that I create, and I want to show you it's the reason that you want to be participating in educational programming is because then when you come home, you're much farther along to be able to create income opportunities like I have here, speaking in Silicon Valley. You'll see me standing on a stage. When I first got out of prison, you'll see me there teaching inside of at San Francisco State University, where I'm a professor. Crazy. But that is what you can do if you follow the Prison Professors program, if you apply yourself 100%. I am Michael Santos with Prison Professors. I urge you, have your family members visit us and subscribe to the program. If you're in society and you're watching this, please subscribe to the program so you can support our efforts to teach and inspire more people in prison. I am Michael Santos with Prison Professors, and I want to thank you.